Hello everyone, and welcome to Streak Media. And today's story, it's a little cool story about a little trip. And who better to explain the trip and who went than Mr. Styles, the band director.
The trip to New Trier was with our jazz ensemble, and our jazz ensemble is comprised of 22 students. Everybody ranging from saxophones to trombones to trumpets to drum set, keyboard, guitar, bass, all those kids. So it's a smaller ensemble than like our large band program. It's just a small group of jazz bands.
Mr. Styles was then asked by me, yours truly, what else the kids did. And well, let's just pass it over to him.
They played for what's called an adjudicator, and that's basically a professional musician who does what my kids are doing at the highest level, listens to the group, and then after they're done performing, he gives them a clinic and he gives them feedback, both written and verbal, like audio recording.
Thank you for that, Mr. Styles. And now we get to hear from two students, Matthew and Alex, who were on the trip, and I asked them what were their first thoughts when entering New Trier, and this is what they told me.
Trier was like, it was huge. It was like this open area. It's like a rectangle. It's like their atrium, and it had like 4 or 5 stories, and it was like all modern.
It looked like a small college, kind of.
Wow, wasn't that awesome? Well, when I asked Matthew and Alex about the importance of this trip and if it was a big old leap forward for our school and having future field trips, this is what they said.
Oh, definitely. Like, I know, like, usually, like, the music program does, like, either, like, trips to, like, LA or, like, Hawaii, and they were planning on an international trip, but obviously we couldn't do that because of COVID, but this is a good first step for that.
Well, that was quite cool, wasn't it? A cool trip. Maybe, who knows, could lead to even more in the future. Tune in for more from Streaks Media. It's been Kevin, and I'm out.
Welcome back to week 2 of weekly yoga. Today we are going to be doing Warrior 2. Hand it off to Mr. Mickey.
All right, so last week we did Warrior 1, so remember your front foot pointing straight ahead. I like to use, if I have a mat, like the right edge of my mat if we're on the right side, and then the back foot about 45 degrees off to the side. Okay, square your hips up, lunge forward, arms up, then you should feel that stretch in your hip flexor on that back leg. So Warrior 2, we open our hips so our feet, our back foot is pointed straight to the side, and our front foot, our heel is in line with the arch of our back foot. We lunge down, we want to make sure our knee does not buckle in. Arms come up, squeeze your shoulder blades like you got a pencil between your shoulder blades. Don't let it fall down. Gaze over your front hand. You should be feeling that hip stretch once again in your hips. Good posture in that upper back, strong. Good, right?
Yeah.
Feel great?
Feels good.
Awesome.
There's several things that I'd like to go over with you students as far as how you spend your money. First of all, only spend what you have. Don't spend money that you don't have. Don't borrow money if you don't need to. And watch on what you spend on.
First question, what's your favorite color?
Rainbow. I love rainbows.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. It does make sense. Right.
Any advice for upcoming seniors?
You guys just, you guys are you're the big dogs now, so you have to set a good example for the younger ones.
If you were stuck on an island, what 2 things would you bring with you?
A camera.
And
probably matches.
Smart. How is it different seeing kids in school and out of school?
For me, it's not that different, I don't think. I mean, I see a lot of Matthew's friends and, outside of school, and I don't know, I treat them the same way when they're in the building than when I see them outside the building.
Yeah. Last question.
Over by the
How do you
state
stay so happy?
Yes.
I don't know. I think it's just part of my personality. I'm an optimistic person, so I guess yeah. So I always look at things like glass half full instead of glass half empty. So
No, I was extremely stressed.